guy that wears white hat tonight, his name is Aaron Taylor. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John.
On offense, though, with Corbin Reynolds especially, Stork, I mean, Hampton and Reynolds have developed a really good chemistry. Number 4 down there, Riley Talley as well. They've done a really good job of slinging the rock around, and that's helped out number 25, Jacob Vaughn, their sophomore tailback, quite a bit too. But Riverdale, I think, out of any team in this county, they are not scared to throw the ball. They'll throw it more than just about anybody in this region.
Principals Tamara Blair here at Riverdale. Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision, Game 7. We're waiting for Aaron Taylor. Coin in the air. Shows it to Riverdale. Shows it to Smyrna. It looks like Riverdale's won that toss, even though Smyrna got that chance to call it as the visiting team. Riverdale's won it. We're going to defer to the second half, Anthony.
Yeah, and without even, like I said, without Aiden Emmons, first Waxon Gibbous we've had all year, I think, right?
I think so. I
don't know
beautiful
if I remember
night.
that.
Even though the mosquitoes are eating us up, it is a beautiful night. And here comes the Smyrna Bulldogs under the direction of head coach Matt Williams. Here comes the Riverdale Warriors under the direction of head coach Matt Kreisky as they drive the spear into the bucket.
These now are both of these head coaches too, Stork. These are the 2 most veteran coaches in this region now. Matt Williams been the head coach at Smyrna. A little bit of different personnel in the backfield versus what we saw in this last week for Smyrna.
They're going to slide Williams down here. He's been hot and heavy. Fakes it to Dean Twan. Goes back to Williams. He's got it at the 32. Looking to get some yak. Stays on his feet. Up to the 35. Up to the 37, Anthony. Nice little pickup.
And Stork, I tell you, the more and more that he's able to touch the ball, R.J. Williams tonight.
Chain gang moves. Box man resets. A.J. Jackson on the move for the Bulldogs. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom with a single back. And they went back to Dean Twan Sturgis, the junior running back, and it wasn't there, Anthony.
Great play for Riverdale by number 28, Gail Laura, the linebacker.
5 here in the first quarter under a Waxon Gibbous, keeping Riverdale on the field. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Little screen pass out to Dean Twan. Nice move, Anthony. He brings the ball into Riverdale territory.
Quick swing pass, and I mean, you can tell before.
Dean Twan Sturgis on that carry and reception, doing really good for the Bulldogs. Small shifty back, 2 to the top, 1 in the slot. Dean Twan Sturgis, but he's wrapped up quickly. Riverdale starting to spell it out. Anthony's number 28 is there. Gail Lara.
Big holding penalty. Riverdale with 3 down linemen. They're going to rush 3. Jackson flushed out to the right. He's under pressure, and he is going to go down. He is sacked. Number 31, Julius Malden, in the slot as well. Number 10, Luke Tritch. He's come on and had a big year, too. 1 to the top, 3 to the bottom. They're going to let Vaughn have it. No, Hampton keeps it himself. He's up to the 45, up to the midfield mark, gets a first down, and just gashing that Smyrna Bulldog defense. Gavin Hampton, they're running a little bit more methodical. Either way, Hampton from a shotgun, and David Limbaugh's moved the clock again. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Now we're in for 2 wide receivers. Hampton looking to throw. He likes to throw, and he's going to. Ooh, man. Wow. Looks like number 6. Yeah, was it 6? He yes, did hang on to it.
It was number 6, Braylon Burns, the wide receiver, senior, 6'3", 180, as he wrestled out of 4 Bulldogs' hands to keep that one in. 1 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Riverdale with its first drive and the first time them holding the ball. They slip Vaughn into that slot position. Hampton looking to throw, catching heat, squirted out of the pocket, stays on his feet. Up to the 35, up to the 30, up to the 25, up to the 20. Nice reception, Anthony. Then went back to number 6. That's Braylon Burns.
Really good play.
Good job by Smyrna defense keeping Riverdale from putting it in on a touchdown. Miles Weaver. They like it. That'll bring it to 3. 59 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Sponsor tonight's John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Director of Schools is Dr. Jimmy Sullivan. And we're here working under a Waxon Gibbous. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Principal here is defense for Series 4 Smyrna, because they need the ball, need to get some points on the board. Hampton from a shotgun, and Vaughn to the right of him. Hampton needing to throw on a level 2, and look who he finds. That's number 1, Corbin Reynolds. Corbin Reynolds, touchdown. Touchdown, Riverdale. Touchdown, Corbin Reynolds.
A really good route that time by Reynolds because
it's John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. PAT attempt and order by Miles Weaver. Dot that I. 9:37 left to go in the first half under a waxing gibbous. He scores 10-0. It's all Riverdale. Defense and a lot of OTAs have come through this county, no question. Sturgis on the left side and still on his feet, Anthony. He's going to get a first down. Nice running by Dean Twan Sturgis. His number 2 brings him down for the Warriors. Oxman resets. Jackson's given a fresh set of 4s. He's trying to move the Smyrna Bulldogs into a little bit better position. Jackson. Boyd completes it out to number 4. That's Yanni Morales. Chased out of bounds by number 26, Fiorella. That's Elijah Reams.
I think he could have arguably scored.
Jackson from a shotgun. Dean Twan Sturgis right behind him. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Really needed on a third down. Need a level 2. Jackson looking to run. Jackson getting in trouble, Anthony. Going to bring up 4th down.
Really good job in pursuit that time by number 42 for the Warriors. That's Anthony Gunn. 43, I believe.
Excuse me. How about Daniel Aldana?
The freshman.
Freshman kicker,
This
Aldana.
is from 30.
Daniel Aldana. Freshman. From, looks like a 30-yard. Aldana. Good. He'll take 3 points. 10-3. 5:57 left to go here in the first half. Working under a waxing gibbous. Your sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John.
Month, right?
Yeah. 3:52 left to go here in the first half. Hampton works out of a shotgun. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Hampton claps his hands, looking to let it go. Flushed out of the pocket, catching heat. Smyrna jerks him to the ground. Number 9. Trevor Gordon, the junior, was there to sling him to the turf.
Yeah, and going to be interesting to see their 2-minute offense, Stork, because they have not had much urgency. They haven't gone very fast so far.
A.J. Jackson, quarterback. Dean Twan Sturgis. Jackson. Oh, he just got it in there. That's complete. He completes it to number 10, Anthony. That's Sakori Weathers.
Yeah, a good ball that time, too, but and he
1 at the top, 3 to the bottom.
First big chunk play for the Smyrna offense.
Riverdale in a 4-2-5. He completes it. Still on his feet, Anthony. That's Yanni Morales, and he brings it up to the 35 of the Riverdale Warriors.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden I'm like, hey,
Sander works from a shotgun.
Travell Gordon, a big old kid.
He is. Travell Gordon. Jackson. He didn't need him. He's up to the 20 now. Completes it out to number 4. Yanni Morales, his other target.
And a lot of these throws, Stork, they're not messing around.
Top, 1 to the bottom. Gordon, the only tailback, along with Jackson. Jackson looking to throw. He's catching a little heat, getting flushed out of the pocket, nowhere to go. He's going to come to the turf. In that game, he plays for the Volunteers. He's like SEC Player of the Week of the Year. He makes like to 10 gabillion tackles. That's Arion Carter. Smyrna grad, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. You don't need all of it. 3rd down, 3rd and 10. You just need half of it. Look at here, Jackson, and he's got it. You all touchdown Bulldogs. They went to number 10, Sakori Weathers, the junior. Touchdown, Sakori Weathers, touchdown Bulldogs.
The fade that time.
Untimed down. This is a freshman kicker, you all. He pops it. Ties it up.
Every little decision matters in these region ball games, Stork.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
This is very,
Our sponsor
very
tonight
important.
is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Director of Schools, Dr. Jamie Sullivan.
Yeah, 41-11 was
Okay.
the final of that one.
Hampton.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. A good out pattern. If you're Smyrna, you've got to protect the sidelines. If you're going to give anything.
That's the end of the first half, you all. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate.
It was Corbin Reynolds that they wanted. I didn't see him. He was not by himself. He was in the for either team, so it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments are made going into this second half on offense.
Hampton hands off to Bond, and Bond's found a seam right up the middle, you all, and doing a lot of damage to the Smyrna Bulldogs.
That's kind of what I was hinting at. Which team is going to be able to run the ball here in the second half, Stork? I think that's what's really.
3rd and 3. Ball marked on the 35. Vaughn to the right of Hampton. 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom, 1 in the slot. Hampton looking to throw. Threads it. Completes it to number 6, Braylon Burns. Burns going to go into the end zone. Touchdown Burns, touchdown Riverdale.
Zone coverage again by Smyrna that time, and Burns just kind of sits. And it's a good throw by Hampton, getting it to him.
On top, coming out of the locker room, roaring, 17-10, Anthony.
Got to be able to get off the field on 3rd down if you are the Smyrna defense. They have allowed 14 points.
They were just
No, they're on the 38.
No, they were on the 48 ball ago.
Okay.
Smyrna was. It's roughing the kicker. Either way, it throws life into the Bulldogs, you all. Completion, stiff arm, and he's still on his feet. That's number 11, R.J. Williams. He's had a great game tonight.
Yes.
He got it. That's 3 points, Anthony. That'll work. 13-7. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Director of Schools, Dr. Jamie Sullivan. Principal here on the top, 3 to the bottom. Vaughn to the left of Hampton. Hampton fakes it, looking to throw, cuts it loose, completes it out to Corbin Reynolds. Corbin kind of steps out of bounds on that far side. Beautiful reception.
Corbin Reynolds been a big difference.
Gaston Miller, Eugene Gorey, Riverdale, Dave Thomas, Chris Perkins. Just some studs. Look at here. There's another one, Riley Talley, doing a lot of damage, still on his feet. Oh, he's really made it.
Tackles right there down to the 20. What a run that time by Riley Talley. And the Riverdale receivers, yards after catch.
Adam Smotherman, Sonny Gray, just tons of great.
All played in this ball game at this stadium and on Robert Rake Stadium as well. There's been a lot of really big battles between these two.
Jeremiah Bryson, he was an excellent tailback.
Absolutely.
Phillip had some good kickers. Notre Dame. I mean, but that's all been during my era. I mean, that was the one thing I wanted to do. Get kids from Rutherford County, get them into school, use football as a conduit, get them into college, get them a degree. They flip it to Bond. Bond on the left side. Bond still on his feet. Bond going in the end zone. Touchdown Bond, touchdown Riverdale as he waves to the crowd.
Toss play, and what's the big thing on that play there is you got to get to the edge quick, Stork, because really all it is.
The AT attempt now in session, 1 time down. Sponsor tonight, John Jones Real Estate. Miles Weaver, it's good. That's going to make it 24-13, as Anthony said. Going to take 2 possessions.
So this is officially now the largest lead of the night.
Well, he's been out
Aiden Emmons, you're right.
And he is a force, you all. You were talking about a kid that can make it very difficult for you.
That's it for the 3rd quarter.
That didn't take long.
Yeah. Without Aiden Emmons, I mean, this defense does look a little bit different, but overall, still battling.
Beautiful night for high school football.
2 veteran coaches, and Will Kreisky and Matt Williams going at it. We'll see who prevails here in this 4th quarter. We can't thank you enough for watching.
Jackson run the offense for the Bulldogs. Dean Twan Sturgis is a tailback. Jackson cuts it loose. Nice throw, Anthony. Gets it out to one of his guns, R.J. Williams.
Yeah, crossing pattern that time for Williams, but he's really been accurate tonight for the most part, Stork.
What I like is he gets more than 10 yards. Chain gang moves, boxman resets, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dean Twan Sturgis on the right side. They smell that out quickly. Be 2nd down now, 2nd and 11. He may have lost a yard there. They're picking some of the Riverdale Warriors up off the turf.
Outside zone that time is what Smyrna tries to go with. Each of those the biggest penalty of the night. Takes 7 points off the board for Smyrna.
9 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the ball game. Gavin Hampton works from a shotgun. Hampton still on his feet, catching pressure, Anthony. Still on his feet, Gavin Hampton. I think he got the first down.
Jerry Martin was back there, darn near got him down. Good job by Hampton of keeping his feet working. Long drive to suck some time off the clock and put this thing out of reach.
Hampton from a shotgun, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Bond in the backfield, hands off to Bond. Bond comes up the middle, 35, 40, 45, 50. Still on his feet up to the 45 of Smyrna. just damaging them, gashing them. 13
Really,
was there on the stop, Dalen Sanders.
Really good job by Vaughn recognizing.
Long time as Riverdale's just sucking the time off the clock like they should. 8-minute mark. One to the top, one to the bottom. Vaughn to the left of Gavin Hampton. 2 creep up at the top in the slot. Here we go. Hampton looking to throw. Sets his feet, lets it rip, you all. That's it. Corbin Reynolds, touchdown, Corbin Reynolds, touchdown, Riverdale.
Wow, what a play by Corbin Reynolds. That ball's underthrown a little bit by senior receiver Corbin Reynolds to come down with that football. What a big play.
And that'll just about put it away. It's going to make it really tough on Smyrna. Miles Weaver dots that I, Anthony, making it 31-13.
Yeah, I mean
that quick, and the score just turns around. Now it's 2 big scores. It's not just 2 scores. It's 2 big. We're going to go out to Rockville and see Riverdale. That's week 9. That's who they play.
Yes.
So we'll be out there at the launch pad.
We'll see them in that game. You're right.
I was there for the first game at Rockville. Nicknamed the stadium the launch pad.
But the way things are looking.
Jackson in trouble. He's getting out of it, Anthony, on a jailbreak. Ball out. Riverdale ball.
And look who came up with it. Number 28 for the Warriors, Gale Lara.
He's our MVP. Let's give it to him. Let's give him MVP.
What a ball game for him tonight.
Well,
and Blackman will go into a tie for second. Both of them would be at 3-1. Riverdale also going to be at 3-1 in region play. So really, all 3 of these teams are going to be tied at 3-1.
Well, that stop right there, because that's it. He jumps him. What Luke Trish, the freshman. They're fired up.
They're having fun now, absolutely. But yeah, you're going to have 3 teams.
So
going
regular Jethro Bodine with that Stiford. Second and 9 for Riverdale after the fumble recovery. Jackson let it slip out. Looking to put a little more points. Gavin Hampton. What a catch.
Riley Talley.
Absolutely, and he's come on the second half and had a really good.
To where you have to win out in region play to get in, but pretty much I would say you're going to have to.
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Jones works out of a shotgun, or Jackson works out of a shotgun. Jackson cuts it loose and completes it out to Sakori Weathers.
And that's, going back to where it's all Rutherford County teams in the region again, Stork.
They have to give the ball back. They're
right,
get their rhythm.
They haven't been able to. Riverdale hasn't let them have any big plays.
First half, they had that great methodical drive. Jackson looking to throw. He's going to hesitated, Anthony. When you do, man, it gives them time to come up in the behind you. Julius Malden. Everybody doesn't know how important Daniel Boone is, but him winning the Battle of Boonesboro, we'd all be speaking French if it wasn't for Daniel Boone. That battle was pretty important.
They're going to go for the field goal here, Riverdale. This is from 38.
He popped it's what he did.
No, he shanked it.
Yeah, he did, but it looked like from here he did good. You got to help it's the kids. But anyway, with Buckle. 53 seconds left. Jackson from a shotgun. Dean Twan Sturgis. Jackson. He comes to the earth.
And that was kind of weird there because I don't think he knew if he had crossed the line of scrimmage or not and sort of hesitated.
Yeah.
Smyrna's going to burn a timeout here.
Steve Luker's been awful good to me. They opened Rockvale. He's always said, hey, if you want to do every game that we're home, you can always do them all here at the launch pad. And Riverdale, and as well as Blackman. Scott Lawless has been excellent to me, all 3 schools. Jackson, incomplete. He was Amber Blair and David Limbaugh and Will Kreisky.
Been a lot of big games we've done here. That a couple years ago, that Smyrna Riverdale game was a really big one. We did of course, when Riverdale defeated Oakland, it was the only region loss that Kevin Creasy has taken. We did that ball game here, and then we also I really thought that backyard brawl game with
played on this field. The list goes on and on. Craig Tutt played on this field. A lot of football left. Gavin Hampton takes a knee, the easiest.
Master Teague went on to Ohio State, played on this field. I mean, saw a lot of them, and it's been a lot of fun, and we were glad to bring you another fun one tonight as the Riverdale Warriors are going to go out a winner tonight over the Smyrna Bulldogs, 31-13.
Well, man, it's going to be a quick cast of characters, Anthony. I've got some scores, and then we're going to get out of here. If you'll slide to the left so I can get our thing ready here so we can call it quits here for this broadcast. Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. All right, let's do it. We're going to do the cast of characters and get out of here. Your final scores. Clarksville 14, Siegel 7. That game's still going on. Kirkwood 40, Laverne 9. Oakland 35, Rockville 14. Blackman 28, Stewart's Creek nothing. Grayson County 48, Ohio County 6. East Nashville 6, Stratford 14. Centennial 16, Franklin nothing. This is a final. White Station 21, Brighton 14. Southwind 51, Kirby nothing. Mays 46, Sheffield nothing. Arlington 35, Cordova 7. Ravenwood 28, Independence 7. Lady on the camera tonight, she's no stranger to Friday Night Lights. This is her 18th season. Excellent Southern chef. Degree in speech pathology from Western Kentucky University. She kept your eyes smooth all night tonight. She hails from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's Judy the Beauty. Guy that jumped in and shoved the scores there at the end. He created the app Stork Vision. He runs a website, Stork Vision. He's got a degree in Masters in Systems Analysis and Data Processing from Western Kentucky University. He hails from Derby City. That's Sam, the soccer man. This guy's been with me for quite some time. You can normally find him on Saturdays on the sidelines at MTSU game day preparation, as he was just talking about, whether it's soccer, softball, football, baseball, basketball, doesn't matter. He's always around. Studied media communications from Middle Tennessee State University. He loans money in the daytime for Regions Bank, commercial loans, small franchise. Look him up. He's from Los Angeles, California. That's Anthony Fiorella. My name is Stork Montgomery. I own and operate this contraption. We call it Stork Vision. You just witnessed Game 7, Week 7. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll be over at Blackman. Thank you for joining us and have a great evening.